Morning all, and welcome to Veda Day 9. It's going to be another episode of Pokemon Go. Excuse me. Hopefully hatching some eggs and battling some gyms and catching some more Pokemon. So, Pokemon Go has just updated. I've just updated it. I don't know what's different. Oh, well, first of all, these grass sightings are different. So that's something we can look at. I'm just going to go into this Pokestop and get some more Pokeballs. And as you can see straight away, a Pidgey has spawned. But first of all, I'm just going to go into the journal because yesterday I did, on the 8th, I did go out with my parents and catch some Pokemon. And we were maybe out for 5 minutes before I caught an Electabuzz. Both me and my mum caught this Electabuzz at CP 576, which made it a highest levelable Pokemon we had at the time. I got lots of things from Pokestops as we were walking around. Some more Pokemon that we've already caught, and we got a new Pokemon in the form of Voltorb. And Abra was also new to me. Since we caught the Kadabra, the Abra at CP10 is not that great, but I think the Kadabra was only CP14, so again, it's not the highest level. We did have a few Pokemon run away from us yesterday, but one of the main things that happened is I levelled up to level 11, and I think I levelled up to level 11 and 12 maybe yesterday, and I'm almost at level 13. So that is where we are currently. Hopefully before long we'll be in a position to level up to level 13. Now, yesterday, this gym over here at the church was a red gym, and me and my mum tried to beat it. I didn't get any recording of that because obviously my mum doesn't want to be in videos, and I was with my dad as well, and it was just a bit of a family trip, so we didn't do anything with the gym, or we didn't record anything, but we didn't beat the gym, unfortunately. We did lower it down a few levels. But this gym here is also Team Blue, so we may be able to, if we get close enough, we may be able to show a clip of some training. As you can see, it's got an Nidoqueen and a Pidgey, and that's what it's currently got. So I'm just going to go in and capture this Pidgey. So hopefully, since they've done some improvements to the app, capturing Pokemon at a lower level CP should be much easier. So that is Pidgey caught. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into these two Pokestops. I think put a lure on each one so that we're right in the middle between the two, and hopefully some Pokemon that we haven't seen before will spawn. I'm just going to use these two lures. And if you go into our nearby list, I'm not sure exactly what these grass behind the Pokemon mean, but with the one that's not highlighted is a Magikarp, which we haven't caught yet. So hopefully I'm going to walk, as you can see behind the gym here, there's a river down there, and hopefully I'm going to walk along that river and capture some Magikarp, because Magikarp is the highest level of candies you have to get to evolve it. I think you need 400 Magikarp candy to evolve the Magikarp into a Gyarados. So we're just going to capture this little Eevee here. And for levelling up to level 11, I believe, for levelling up to level 12, we got 20 Great Balls, which means now when we use the Pokestops, we will also not just gain the things we had before, but we'll also should be able to gain some Great Balls. And they are quite good if you've got a high level CP Pokemon. The Great Balls should mean a capture is much easier using the Great Ball than a Pokeball. So we're just going to capture this Pidgey, and then we're going to go into our Pokédex and see where we are currently with the amount of Pokemon we captured. So we've caught 38 and seen 42, because obviously Butterfree ran away, the Ekans ran away, I found an Oddish that also ran away, and I think the last one was that Hitmonchan, yep. So hopefully we might be able to capture them again soon, but we've currently got 38 Pokemon registered in our Pokédex, and we have 74 Pokemon in our bag. Again, I'm mainly looking out for Caterpies today because I really want to upgrade a Caterpie into, or Metapod into a Butterfree, and that will give us another Pokemon registered in a Pokedex. And as you can see here, the eggs are quite close to hatching. We've got a 3.9 out of 5, a 4 out of 5, and a 1.6 out of 5. And hopefully we'll get those hatched today, and that's something else we can do as part of this episode, hatching some eggs. So, hopefully for today's episode, I'm going to be having the AR on a lot. Again, I'm just setting my car for this little clip. But as you can see behind me, there's a lovely church with the bell tower, which I'll show you the front of at a later date. And there's just other like flowers and trees and things around here. So that was Pidgey captured. We're ever getting closer to being able to upgrade our Pidgey and get quite a high level Pidgeot to hopefully battle some of these gyms. As you can see there, we've got a Great Ball and 2 Pokeballs from the Pokestop. So I'm going to leave this here and I'm going to walk around and hopefully capture some of these, hatch some of these eggs, which I'll record for you all. So, just as I went back in to see what is nearby and things, we just levelled over to level 13, and I think we got 10 Great Balls, 5 Revive, 5 Potion, and 3 Raspberries. Don't know why it's not letting us use this Pokestop. Oh, there we go. 2 potions and a Pokeball. But what should appear in our nearby list? A Squirtle. This first Pokemon on the top row is a Squirtle. So I'm definitely going to try and go out and capture that. Because I've not registered any other of the original 3 start Pokemon yet, apart from Bulbasaur, which was my first capture. So I would really like to be able to capture this Squirtle. So I will leave this recording here and come back a bit later on if we manage to capture the Squirtle and see what else we've managed to capture. So I'm just walking about in the town near me, and a Zubat has just appeared in an area where I can put the AR on because there's not people about. I'm just going to give you a little view of the things that I can see from this walk. Lots of greenery. If I go this way a little bit, you can see right across to the fields and things, but we're going to get back to catching this Zubat. So, since Niantic have done the update, the Pokemon are being easier to capture. They're not running away and escaping the Pokeballs all the time. So I'm just going to continue down on this walk and hopefully catch some Pokemon whilst doing so, and hatch these eggs that are 4.6. So hopefully by the time we've done this walk, those eggs should be hatching, and I'll be able to catch that on camera for you all. So we're just going to have this Pokestop. So we've got a couple of Pokeballs and a Revive, so that's okay for when we're at the gym. So we're just going to go along this way to the next Pokestop over here. And hopefully by the time we've done this walk, the eggs should be hatched. So you'll have to excuse the helicopter in the background, but I've just walked about for a bit and there's an egg hatch, so hopefully this is going to be a new Pokemon that we have not captured before. And it is our first egg, Psyduck. That's quite good. We haven't captured a Psyduck before, I don't think. No, we haven't. So that's another new Pokemon registered. And because it's from an egg, you do get extra candies. So as you can see, we've got 13 Psyduck candies. CP 143, so it's okay. It's not the best. But whilst on this walk, this gym over here has been taken over from my red and it's gone to yellow. So there's a CP 300 EV in there, that gym. And our highest CP Pokemon is the 634 Electabuzz. So I'm going to go walk over to that gym and try and beat it and hopefully get some recordings for that for you all. So we're just outside the church where this gym is, and I'm just going to walk a bit more forward because it's not quite registered that I'm here yet. We're still too far away from the gym. Right. Now we're right outside the gym, we're going to battle it. So we use this 2 Pokeballs in the two Pokeballs battling in the bottom right hand corner, and as you can see here, what will pop up is your highest level CP Pokemon. Now you can click on them and change them for something else if you prefer, but I'm just going to leave my team how it is. And now we're going to press go. And here you can see our strongest level is Electabuzz, battling this CP 300 EV, and all you're going to do is just keep clicking on the screen until you beat this Pokemon. Now there's also somebody else here fighting it, as you can see, the Rattata. And we've won. As I said, that CP level 300 EV was not a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into this gym and put in our Golbat. So now we have this gym. So what we're going to do is we want to go into shop and we want to press the collect now to get 10 Pokecoins and 500 things, because we might not hold this gym for long and it's important to do that whilst you can. So now if we go into this gym, what you'll see is there's another character who's put their Beedrill on and our Golbat. Now you can train your Pokemon, I believe, but we're not going to be doing that now. So this is our first gym that we've succeeded in taking. As you can see, the Golbat I placed is at the top there because it's the highest Pokemon that is in this game, or currently in this gym. You can only place one Pokemon per character in a gym at any one time. So in this gym I can only place one Pokemon. If I went over to this gym over here, I can then go and place another Pokemon, but that one's got 1,879 CP needed coins, so it doesn't really need any help. So now that Team Blue has this gym, as you can see now, some days electro signs means somebody is battling the gym. So we're just going to see if somebody else takes this gym over, or if we manage to keep the gym. So by the looks of it, we have managed to keep the gym with our Pokemon that we placed and the other characters' Pokemon. Somebody again is trying to battle and take gym. I'm guessing back for Team Yellow, because that's who had the gym originally. So I hope you can hear me okay. There is a lot of cars going past and people walking, so I don't want to speak too loud. But that is how you battle gyms. And when you're battling, in the top left-hand corner, you will see, as you attacking, a blue bar is going up. When that blue bar is full, that means you can use your higher level mode. So if we go into our Pokemon now, for example, as you can see next to Golbat, there is that little blue thing, which means next to the badge. So where Bite is, that is the move we were using to battle the Eevee, but the air cutter move below, those blue bars that you can see are what fills up whilst you're using Bite, and when they are filled up you can use the air cutter for 30, which gives you a higher level of attack mode and should mean that you can fight gyms a bit better. So, and whilst also I was walking up to this gym, a Pokemon did hatch. So if I go into our recent, I think it was a Nidoran for 108 that hatched, which gave us 11 candies. So we're almost there, or just, I think a lot more, just over halfway to being able to evolve Nidoran. And I've also placed some more eggs into the incubators. So we've got a 2k egg going, another 2k egg, and a 5k egg, which hopefully I'm going to walk around this building and down to where you can see the lure in the background, just so that hopefully we can capture more Pokemon whilst we're doing this. So, I've just walked up to the Pokestop that had the lure on it, which is in a lovely park, so hopefully if a Pokemon appears, I'll be able to put the AR on and show you it. Since getting here, we have managed to capture a few Pokemon. I'll just put it into recent. So we managed to get a Magikarp finally. So since I've got a Lucky Egg going, that gave me double XP for registering a new Pokemon to our Pokedex. We've got a Staryu, a Caterpie, and just as we were coming up the road, a Coffin appeared. And I've just been doing a few evolutions. Nothing new. Just going to put them into CP order. Nothing new, but we now have a 674 Pidgeot. We've got a Pidgeotto at 335, which I'd quite like to evolve, because I think that would be higher than the 674 Pidgeot that we currently have. So we've been capturing EVs. We're about 3 or 4 captures away from being able to evolve another EV into a Flareon or a Jolteon, hopefully, because we've already got a Vaporeon. And just a little update on the gym we were battling. When I find it, it has gone back to yellow. It was yellow team that was fighting it whilst we were there watching, with the little like lightning bolts. That means something was fighting it. And then I snuck in my Electroballs when the gym went to neutral, and then they obviously took it again. So battles won for us, for 2, I think, or I don't know whether that's for the Vaporeon, I'm not 100% sure. But that is a 1504 CP Vaporeon, so it's quite high level. So the lure on this Pokestop has just finished, so I'm just going to click on it, and we're very close to levelling up to level 14. We're about 650 away, is that, I think? Again, it's very noisy here, so I hope you can hear me okay. I'm in the middle of the park, as you can see with all this dark greenery here, and it's not very busy people-wise, but it's very traffic-wise, so I'm managing to talk a bit louder without people staring at me. But hey ho, I want to do this. But let's play, so I'm going to have to get used to talking with people around me. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head up over this way to this Pokestop over here, and then walk back round to capture all those Pokestops that are into towards this gym. So in our nearby list, we haven't got anything new. There's some Caterpies, Weedles, Spearows and Zubats. Again, everything we've already caught. I would like to capture the Caterpies because, again, we have not quite got enough to evolve our Metapod into the Butterfree. But what I think I'm going to do to save the candies is I'm going to evolve this CP 130 firstly into Metapod, because that will give us our highest level Metapod, and that is the one that we want to evolve into the Butterfree. So we'll just see what the CP this ends up with when it's finished its evolution. So it is CP is 139, so not brilliant, but again it's still our highest level Metapod that we have, so I'm going to transfer these other 2 out, so that will give us 136 candy, so we only need to capture maybe 3 or 4 more Caterpies or Metapods to be able to upgrade into a Butterfree, which will be another Pokemon, and that's us over into level 14. So Great Balls, Potions, Revive and Raspberries, nothing we've not seen before. So again, we've got 1000 XP for evolution. So it's a little while later, and I've been walking quite a bit along this route here, from that gym, all the way down this path along the river. I haven't found any Magikarp, as I thought I would do being near the river, but we are very close to an egg being hatched. We're about 0.2 away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue walking down this path, and hopefully we'll be able to record another egg hatching before long. I've got an incense running to hopefully try and catch some Pokemon along this route, and I have caught a Pidgey, a Caterpie and a Rattata, I think is the 3 that we caught. So before long, hopefully this egg will be hatched, and hopefully another Pokemon will spawn soon, so I can show you with the AR on this beautiful area. So in our nearby list we do have a Pidgeotto, so hopefully we keep walking along here, we'll be able to find it. And if we go towards the river that's just up ahead of us, we will hopefully find some water-type Pokemon spawning. I'm just going to check. So it's still saying we're 1.98 away from hatching this egg, so hopefully if we keep walking along this path it will be coming up. Oh, here we go. So this is a 2K egg, so we'll see what it's a Rattata. Never mind, we've already caught one of those, but we still want those Rattata candies to be able to evolve Rattata into Raticate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another egg into hatch, and all we've got left is 5K eggs. So we have got two very close. We've got 4.65 and a 1.71. So I'm going to keep walking along this path, and hopefully those other eggs will start to hatch as well. So I'm just walking along trying to hatch these eggs, and look what has appeared. A Charmander. Well, this will be our first ever capture of a starter Pokemon outside the first Bulbasaur. So I'm going to turn AR on and just see this lovely area that I'm currently in with the river down there somewhere. But we're going to hopefully try and catch this Charmander. So I don't have any raspberries left, but I'm going to try and use a Great Ball, so hopefully that will give us a better capture than a Pokeball will. And no, it's broke free. So I'm going to keep trying. It's one roll, two roll. So that is Charmander caught, and it's a new Pokemon registered to our Pokedex. So hopefully we've now got 3 Charmander candy out of the 25 needed to evolve Charmander, and that is another Pokemon registered to the Pokedex, and our very first starter Pokemon outside of the initial one that we caught. So I'll just have an update on the eggs. They're still not very far along. I did walk down to that bit of the river, and then I'm walking back again. But I think sometimes it doesn't register that you're walking as well. So although you feel like you've walked further than it's saying, it's not registering everything that you're walking sometimes, I think. But again, we're going to just walk back up to the gym where my car is parked and see what progression we get with these eggs. So it's about 4:15 now in the afternoon, and I'm back home. I have been for just maybe a couple of hours or so, and I'm just going to update you on where we are currently with our Pokedex and our Pokemon and things. And I just want to apologise. I finally managed to upload yesterday's Veda video to YouTube. I think I was clicking on the wrong button, or I don't know, I was having trouble uploading it. So there's going to be 2 videos in one day for everybody, so enjoy them. So we're just going to wait for this to upload. Do not Pokemon Go while driving, that's kind of obvious. And we are up to level 15. So that's one thing that's happened. If we go into our Pokemon and turn it into recent, you'll see that we have captured a few more Pokemon. Clefairy's a new one, I think. More EVs, and those Caterpie, Metapod and Eevee captures means that I finally was able to upgrade to a Butterfree. So we went Caterpod, Metapod, Butterfree. Still never found an Ekans or an Oddish. That was something we'll have to look out in the future. And I also managed to upgrade an Eevee to a Flareon. So we have 3 out of the 4 possible evolutions of Eevee. You can upgrade your Eevee to a Vaporeon, here at number 134, a Jolteon, which is number 135, and Flareon. That's what you can do with the Eevee candies, as you can see here. But number 137 is a Porygon. Now in this game, you're not able to upgrade your Eevee into a Porygon. You have to do a separate capture, but that is another evolution of Eevee. So if we now go back into our Pokemon and put them in combat power order, you can now see that Flareon is our highest CP Pokemon at 794. We would be able to upgrade it with those few Eevee candies we have, but I'm going to save those for upgrading or evolving Eevee to a Jolteon. And as you can see, Butterfree is also in our top 6 Pokemon that we have. So this is where we are currently, down here with our lower level Pokemon, which we're not going to be getting rid of just yet. But as you can see, this is where we are currently. And this is where we are with our eggs. For leveling up to level 15, we've got another egg incubator. So now I have got all 4 5-kilometre eggs in egg incubators, and hopefully once we've walked and these are hatched, we will get some more new Pokemon. Because currently we have caught 44 different variety of Pokemon through evolution and through capturing them. And the main thing that we did today, apart from Butterfree, is obviously catching that Charmander. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video with those egg catching and a little bit about gyms, and hopefully I'll be able to do more with gyms in the future when we capture another one, because that gym that we did capture went back to yellow very quickly. So obviously whoever was in the church or in our house local was obviously for Team Yellow. So that is all I'm going to be doing for today's video. Like I said, I hope you've enjoyed it. If anybody has any questions or anything they'd like me to answer about Pokemon Go, just leave them in the comments and I will either include them in a video or answer them in the comments. So that's all for today, so bye.